So Star Wars Rebels, a very awesome TV show from Disney. It's proving to be very popular.
Yep.
It's in its first season, isn't it? It's probably come to the end of the first season.
We've finished the first season. Clearly they've set up the groundwork for season 2 with a couple of very interesting cameos at the end of the series.
But you've brought in a toy today, and it looks like it's the Inquisitor
It is.
His TIE fighter ship. What's this? What's this that you brought in?
Okay, so we do have the Inquisitor here. Now he's from the Star Wars Legends line. In recent years, they've actually changed it to being a much more simplified toy than what we've seen in other lines. So they've kind of gone back to the old 5 points of articulation that we saw on the vintage Star Wars characters.
Okay.
It's fine for people who want to have the limited articulation throwbacks to the original toys of their vintage years. But sort of nowadays, you expect that they should be able to do a lot more. If you look at the way that the arm works and holding the lightsaber, he's always constantly slicing his thigh off, which, if he had, elbow articulation or something like that, you could pose him a little bit differently, get him to some good fight sequences or something like that. At the moment, all he's going to do is stand there with his arms out like a Romero zombie.
Is that really all you've got, my boy?
Well, I've got that.
I see the ship here as well.
Yep.
This is very reminiscent of Darth Vader's TIE fighter.
It is. I mean, this is supposed to be a TIE Advanced prototype. We know that Darth Vader's TIE fighter is also in that TIE Advanced family, but Rebels does play off a lot on its strengths of being a prequel to the original Star Wars. So you see a lot of concept designs that were originally made for the original Star Wars sort of filtering through into their actual show.
Yeah.
Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator in Episode 1, and again echoed a little bit in the Jedi Starfighters from Episode 3. The cool thing with the vehicle here is that you do have these wings here, and they do collapse in on themselves, so if you want to be able to land just like that, it doesn't really stand very well or anything, so he just sort of flops around.
He sort of lands and then falls over. Okay. Cool.
So
Each to his own.
if you're flying Sith Airlines, just be careful because the planes don't land very well. Part of this is really for the packaging so that they can get this into a box more easily rather than with the wings out.
Wait a minute, you can't tell me that that's the reason why the wings fold in, just for packaging.
I don't know.
Surely it's part of the design of the ship itself, right?
I've not seen the ship do that on the show, but I haven't watched terribly much of the show.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, you have the ability to be able to spread the wings out. You can, in theory, because the hinges go that way, make them go out further than that, but it looks kind of weird and silly and stupid, so I don't think that's actually part of the toy's design. Now, another feature that you do have is the good old opening cockpit, so that you can put your Inquisitor figure inside.
Yep.
And we do have a fairly detailed interior cockpit. And finally, it does have the good old-fashioned feature of some firing missiles. Now, there is a button.
Now look out. We like these things.
There's a button on the bottom there.
Yep.
And
Can I press it?
Do you want to press it?
Yeah.
Alright. Move your cats out of the way of the computer.
Stand by.
And here we go. Fire.
Oh!
So you do fire 2 missiles at the same time, and it does have a reasonable range.
Star Wars toys have a history of projectile weapons that take out little kids' eyes, so that's good to see that they're following that through into the 21st century.
Absolutely.
So there he is, the Inquisitor and the TIE Advanced prototype. Toy by Hasbro, right?
By Hasbro from Star Wars Rebels.
And if you guys like this toy, don't like it, let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. We're out of here for now. We'll see you next time.